Hello, my loves. I'm so excited because this is my first video and I have my first person here with me today. I don't know how we word that, but this is Mr. Teacher Paulo.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
I was on his channel. Now he's on mine.
Oh, yeah.
So now I'm going to do, my own thing and my own video with, my own little flares. And I'm going to interview him.
Okay. Let's do this.
So, Mr. Teacher Paulo, how did you learn to speak English so well?
Thank you very much, first of all. And I was probably not trying to learn the language. I think that is the difference. When I was a teen, I had the movie. My friend, she gave me a movie called The Matrix.
Oh, yes.
And it was the first DVD ever. I started watching the same movie over and over again. And then after Matrix, the trilogy, we had The Lord of the Rings, the trilogy again.
Yeah.
And I was like listening to Backstreet Boys.
I love them. No, I love them.
Yeah, I love them. Backstreet Boys, the Matrix, video games, computer, and everything. When I realized, I was like, oh my God, I'm speaking English. When I saw that I could understand people, I started the process of studying the grammar and vocabulary with a dictionary. I didn't have the same thing like you guys have today, internet, Facebook, YouTube, everything. It was really, really hard, but I'm still learning. That's why I'm here in the United States, to improve my English.
Because I remember the first time that I met you, we were surrounded by Brazilians, right? And his English stood out to me because it was grammatically perfect. So, and not a lot of people, and his pronunciation was perfect. So it stood out to me, and I was like, man, this guy knows what he's doing. And then he tells me I have YouTube videos, and I talk and I teach English and stuff to the Brazilians or whoever, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, and now I'm a fan.
And that explains a lot, right?
Yeah.
I've been teaching English for over 10 years. 8 years in Brazil and 2 years here.
It's crazy.
So it's I still have my Brazilian accent, but my pronunciation is something that I really, really try to do my best. And that is something that you should know if you are learning English as your second language. Don't worry about your accent. Your accent is your identity,
Yeah.
You just need to focus on the pronunciation thing.
Yeah.
If you pronounce words properly, if people understand you, and if you communicate, that is what really matters, right? Yeah. Not the accent. Your accent is and I think Brazilian accent is kind of
attractive. It is, yeah. People can know, oh, you're Brazilian.
Oh yeah, I'm Brazilian.
Brazilians here are Americans, Brazilians think Americans are whoa, but yeah. Americans think Brazilians are whoa, you know. So.
Yeah. So how you doing?
Exactly. So what attracted you most in the United States?
I think that the people, and especially how can I say that, the way people treat you, it's completely different than the idea that I had when I was living in Brazil.
Explain.
Because in Brazil, people say oh, Americans, they're cold, they are impolite, they're stupid. Sometimes they say that. But when I got here, everywhere I went, when I had the chance to talk to an American, it was an amazing experience. So they're always holding the doors for you to go, to pass. They excuse themselves all the time. They say, I'm sorry. If you're on the street, if they have to pass in front of you, even if you're 2 meters from a window or a store, they just say, excuse me, I'm sorry, and thank you. I was like, what?
I know that because when I go to Brazil, over here it's very different. The streets and the roads are very different. So it's when I'm over there, I'm almost a little scared to cross the street and to go to places.
Oh yeah.
Because people don't care.
Yeah, they don't stop. They don't stop. They
and
don't open the door. They don't.
Here,
Some people
you'll get fined.
Yeah.
If you don't stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if a cop sees that, you know what I mean. Even though it's considered jaywalking, you can still get fined.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
if you don't stop, if the car.
But if it's like, I'm talking about the doors, you know, the doors that called my attention a lot.
That is like we do that over here. Why they don't do that in Brazil?
They do, but not all of them.
Yeah.
And I was in Orlando, and I saw this old lady. She was holding the door for a family, Brazilian family. They passed through her and they didn't say thank you, and she was like, "Oh my God, I was here standing waiting and they didn't say anything."
Thank you, yeah.
They were like, she was very upset because of that.
That's a big thing down south.
Yeah.
Like around Florida,
yeah,
Georgia, around those places, they're big on being polite.
But I think it's like when you're a tourist, you act like you don't care. Not everybody, but most of the tourists in Florida, it was not a good experience, unfortunately.
Oh, it happens, right?
Yeah.
Because it could be the same thing when us Americans go there.
Yeah. Do you remember that thing in the Olympics?
Oh my gosh. That was
what
so
is that
rude.
name? Lochy?
Lochte, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, those guys. Oh my God, stupid.
That was so rude. I think they just thought they could go there and get away with it.
Yeah, they thought it was like an American party. Like,
No. So, do you ever remember a time where you were here and you got embarrassed by something that you did?
The doors, they're always...
Again with the
Again,
doors.
I love the doors. United States doors are always open. when you go, because in Brazil we have these false friends, false cognates. Push, because in Brazil if you say pushy, pull. Yeah, if you say push is like pull, but here push sounds almost the same. This is push.
Yeah.
And all the time, when I go, if I have to go inside a store, a supermarket, whatever, when I read push, I pull. So it's always, it's like, oh my God, I'm retarded. I know the word, I know the meaning, but my brain doesn't work. I don't know what happens, but it happens like...
You know what? That's happened
very
to me
often.
A lot of times, yeah.
Oh my God.
Push, pull.
Oh yeah, because you are bilingual, so Portuguese is your...
Not even that. It's more like I just get confused. Like maybe it's because I don't know. I'm like half blonde or something. So I don't know if it's right, left. Sometimes like somebody told me like go left, and I was like I can't go left. I'm
Which
like,
left?
Yeah, but I was pointing
that
to the
left
right.
Or that left?
Exactly.
The other left.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
Oh yeah, but
I did. That is a big thing.
But it happens like all the time.
It does happen all the time.
Again, I always have problems with doors. I was pushing the door, very like using all my strength, and then the guy behind me, he pushed the button. And I was like...
I know.
People behind me, they were like, what the heck is this guy doing? He's like trying to push the door, and you just need to push the button.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself Americanized?
What would that Americanized be?
Okay, like you came here from Brazil, right? So do you feel like you're conforming to the American ways, like doing things like Americans would do, or do you think that you're still like Brazilian, or the way you think? Is it more like Americanized, or is it more...
I think sometimes I'm more like Americanized in some things, but... And those things, I don't like those things that much, because I think I'm learning how to be... Not beat around the bush, you know? Because in Brazil, we beat around the bush all the time.
Yeah.
And I was that person. So if I...
Because you want to be nice all the time.
Yeah, you always want to be nice, you always want to be polite, but then here you learn that saying no...
Having boundaries.
But it's... If you say no, you are polite.
Yeah.
It's not because... You don't need to say... Politeness is not saying yes all the time. I think it's good in one way, but on the other hand, it's... Sometimes I feel that I'm getting... kind of colder.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, because in Brazil, every time that you get to, when you have the chance to talk to a friend, when you see that friend, like it's been ages you don't talk to each other, but when you get to see that person, you kiss, you hug, and here's like hi.
Yeah.
And sometimes people when they come to visit us, they come, hey Paulo, I'm like, what's up?
Yeah.
and like, oh my God, no, I need to be Brazilian.
You have to hug.
Yeah, to hug and kiss. But I don't know, maybe that's the thing.
My father, he loves kids, you know what I mean? Especially kids that have blonde hair and blue eyes, and like, because it's out of the ordinary for him, right? So one time, remember we went somewhere, I forgot, but he, like, there were these like American people, and he like just went up to the kids, like they were like two twins, right? Like a boy and a girl.
Oh my God, I can imagine
and
that.
he was like touching their hair.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And he was like, oh, you're so pretty, you're so cute, and whatever. And like, I'm like, no, you don't do that. Like, they don't understand, like, you know what I mean? There's boundaries, and like people like that. You're not gonna just go up to people's kids and be like, oh, hi.
Don't touch them.
But I guess over there, it's like
it's normal.
It's normal.
It's normal.
You know?
It's normal.
Over here, it's like not normal at all, and people actually get like offended, and they get like, they can be mean.
Yeah, they can call the police.
Yeah, like even like to go hug, like, you know, in Brazil how we do, like, you know, it's beijinhos, we give the kisses and everything. They're not like that over here. It's like a handshake, or, you know, like,
especially if you're a girl and you're Brazilian, and then you talk to an American, if you're coming, hey, hi, hello. 2-3 kisses, they're gonna think that you want something different. So it's kind of
and
crazy,
you know
right?
what, Brazilians, I'm gonna say this, the men have a way with their words, and like o jeitinho, you know,
the Brazilian way.
So like, and the Americans, the girls, they love that, like, because, you know, I feel like, from what I see, the American boys aren't really like that, you know what I mean? So when they see that, they're like, oh, you know, So,
it's different, because I think it's the Latino thing, you know?
Yeah, it's a little flair.
Yeah, it's different. It's kind of different. And usually Brazilians don't wait, we go, you know?
Yes.
So I think that is the difference. Usually Americans, they ask for your phone. No, first, Brazilian usually like first date, first kiss, and you get married.
Muito rápido, tudo muito rápido. I
Yeah.
know. Now that we talked about you being Americanized, is there something like a food or something that you like really like over here?
I think healthy food is something that I really, really enjoy in my dreams, because in real life I only eat fattening food. In my house I eat like rice and beans, like the Brazilian diet, but outside, if I have to go to a restaurant, I prefer going to a Burger King, you know, a fast food restaurant. IHOP, right?
IHOP, yeah.
International House of Pancakes, the best place. Going to a diner is also something that is, I don't know. I think if I'm here, I have to live the culture, and the American culture is, I think it's also connected to the fast food industry and the House of Pancakes and all these fattening things. I really love to
Have
eat.
you ever tried red velvet pancakes?
No.
You have to try
I think I've tried the Carlos Bakery red velvet cake.
Oh, I never tried their cake, their red velvet cake.
Yeah, but
good?
I don't know if it's.
I think people, like, I've heard a lot of people say that their cake isn't that great.
I think it's overrated.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's overrated, just like Neymar. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Polêmica. Sorry. Yeah. I think it's too much, like, overrated.
You think Neymar is overrated?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's marketing.
See, I don't watch soccer that much, but
I like Neymar a lot. He's great. He's an amazing soccer player, but people put him in a, like, you know.
So I'm gonna ask you something. This might cause controversy.
Jesus Christ.
We gotta answer. You're on my channel now.
Okay.
Who do you think is a better soccer player, Neymar or Cristiano Ronaldo?
Jesus Christ. My Brazilian mates are gonna hit me. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course.
I got it. I got it out of you.
I can't talk. Your father's gonna kill me, probably. But look, Neymar and Cristiano Ronaldo, I think they play in different positions. But if you are trying to judge by the results, I think Cristiano Ronaldo is the best.
Wow.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, people.
Yeah.
Mr. Teacher Paulo thinks Cristiano Ronaldo is better than Neymar.
My Portuguese friends, please, I want more bacalhau.
Yes.
Bolinho de bacalhau.
Bolinho de bacalhau.
Push. Gosto muito de Portugal.
Yes.
My Brazilian friends, bolinho de bacalhau depois pra vocês também.
So good. It is really good. My mom, she was born in France, but her whole family
is from Portugal, right?
From Portugal. So it's like kind of good for me.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like
Brazilian food and Portuguese food, everything.
Yeah, and I remember one time when Brazil was playing against Portugal, and then they were like, "Oh, who are you rooting for?" I'm like, "Doesn't matter to me. Whichever one wins, I'm
in
good.
the end,
fine,
it doesn't really matter.
Nobody can talk about you.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're both.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always gonna be people talking, but
that's great.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
So what do you miss about being over there in Brazil?
Oh, everything. I love the United States of America.
The
land of dreams.
Gold.
Yeah. And
I
I live close to the city that doesn't sleep. But
I wish it would.
I miss my family. I miss my friends.
Yeah.
That's it.
No.
I miss the weather.
I don't like New York.
You don't like it? What?
No.
Why?
I think that first, when you're born in Jersey and you live like 5 minutes away from New York, it's like, oh, I'm sorry guys, but it's so annoying. Like everybody wants to go to New York, everybody likes New York, but I feel like too many people, so much like rushing and everything, and I'm more like laid back and relaxed and too much. Right? What do you think? You like New York?
I love New York.
Really?
Love New York. That was one of the reasons that I chose to be here in Jersey, because here from my street you can see New York.
Yeah. I think that like New York I like it personally more at nighttime.
Oh,
when you go to Times Square, then I can enjoy, you know what I mean? But I have to go with my, I'm sorry, family from Brazil. I have to go with my American friends because they understand how quick we want to get out of there. When my Brazilian family comes here, they want to stay there forever.
Yeah, that's true.
Forever.
That is something really interesting
My
that
feet
only
hurt.
Brazilians like.
Yeah.
I love Times Square.
Yeah.
It's because I'm Brazilian, of course. But Americans usually don't like Times Square. They try to avoid that place because it's packed and it's dirty and it stinks sometimes.
Yeah.
Right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, and you know that the noise is too much noise.
Yeah.
I like to go to Highline. Have you been to Highline before?
I'm not sure. I think
Highline is like, it's close to it's downtown Manhattan.
Downtown, okay.
It's a beautiful place.
You know where I want to go and I haven't been yet? And
Where?
I'm American. And I have never been here.
The statue?
Washington, D.C.
Let's go!
We should go.
Let's go.
We should go.
We should go and film there. Vlogging.
Have you been?
No, never.
Oh man, we should go.
Yeah.
Especially now that you know Trump is a.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, we have to go there and take a picture with Trump.
Yes. We're gonna go. We're gonna
film there.
Film. We should go.
We should.
See the botanic garden. That's gonna be really nice.
Oh my god, the trees. In the spring, there are these cherry trees.
Oh, cherry
They're
blossom
very famous.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They have them here over here too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, by the Belleville Park.
No, but they have like
everywhere.
hundreds of cherry trees.
It makes you feel
right?
like you're in like a
Japan or something like that.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
We gotta do that. See all the memorials.
Oh yeah, Lincoln Memorial, right? The museums.
The White House.
White House. The Capitol.
Yes. I can't wait.
Yeah, let's do this. Yes. Let's go in April.
I'm down.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yes, deal. So see, you heard we're already making plans to go to Washington D.C. and film for you guys.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good.
Maybe we can go to California too. Have you been to California?
I've never been to California.
Deal.
See, we have to go there. See how why people love it so much over there, and they go there and they want to stay there.
California.
I don't know. We'll
Cali.
All right. So thank you, Mr. Teacher Paulo,
for
coming on my channel. This is my first video. I'm so happy.
I'm happy to.
Because he's helping me out and he's showing me the ways, and like I'm actually really excited, and I'm excited to have you here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really excited to be here.
Thank you, loves, for visiting and for, doing all that stuff. Like, subscribe, I don't know, whatever you do.
Don't forget to subscribe, all right?
Yes, to his channel and to my channel.
Yep.
We'll put it down here on the link.
Instagram, follow us on Instagram.
On Instagram, yes. And all the social media, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just follow us.
Just follow us everywhere, everything. And yeah, thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.